and good morning slow. Excuse my voice. Other than being Vice President of Strategic Enrollment Management at Cal Poly, I coach high school basketball. We had a game last night. It was close. That's the voice. But we did win. I want to talk to you briefly about one of our top initiatives at Cal Poly, and that is stewardship of place. So we all know that Cal Poly is a tremendous institution. It's an institution where last year 79,000 students applied for the 6,300 available undergraduate spaces. It's an institution that for 32 years in a row has been named by U.S. News and World Report as the top public undergraduate school in the West. It's a campus that last year the Department of Education recognized as having the highest transfer graduation rates in the country, tied with the University of Illinois. We, as a campus, are counted on by the state of California to deliver to our industries and our business top graduates, because we are a premier polytechnic institution. But this is right here in our backyard. So even though we are counted on to deliver for the state, we are here for our local community as well. When we say stewardship of place, we mean that serving the state also means serving right here where we are. I am a true local student, a true local citizen. I was born and raised here. My family has been here since my parents came to school in the late 1960s. This is our place. Many of you may know my wife, Brent. She is the CEO of the Downtown Association. I used to tell people this was my city. It's hers now. But when we say stewardship of place, we mean that we do truly care about the community that we serve. As a member of the CSU, we're a part of a compact with the governor's office. The governor's office has asked the CSU to grow enrollment by 1% each year over a 5-year period. Many of the campuses in the CSU are struggling to meet their enrollment targets. We're not one of those campuses. Again, we have extreme demand, and because of that, we are counted on to carry a large load of this enrollment growth for our system. But that has a very positive impact on our local students. And I want to tell you a little bit about what's happened over the last few years. This year, specifically, we saw a 25% increase in our local student enrollment as a part of that enrollment growth. Our local students have a 2 times greater chance of being admitted than our non-local students, admitted at a 60% rate compared to our overall 30% admissions rate at Cal Poly. This year, we have reached a benchmark for becoming a Hispanic serving institution. 25% of our overall enrollment at Cal Poly is now Hispanic and Latino enrollment. But what most people don't realize is that about 51% of our local students who enrolled at Cal Poly are Hispanic and Latino students. So this growth and diversity is not just fueled from afar. We are serving the community that we are a part of. Our local student enrollment is also built on partnerships with our local community colleges. This year is the first year that we launched our 2+2 program with Allen Hancock College. This is a sociology program that is delivered on Allen Hancock's campus, but those students are Cal Poly students. They will receive a Cal Poly degree, and they don't have to leave their community in order to do so. Next year, we will have our first cohort of a 2+2 program at Cuesta College. We are looking to serve in the education space with this partnership at Cuesta College, growing the much needed cohort of teachers and educators that we need for our community. A few folks have said, but it's not enough. And we know it's not enough, but you can't get to enough if you don't get started. So this is just the beginning of what we hope to be a growing partnerships with the local community college. Our transfer students at Cal Poly were admitted, all of our local students who were meeting our minimum qualifications were admitted except for in one major, psychology. So we are doing as much as we can to continue to grow our local student enrollment while we also serve the state. And our 4 highest feeders remain Allen Hancock, Cuesta, San Luis Obispo High School, and Arroyo Grande. So as we continue to grow, we want to continue to serve and be a major contributor to the San Luis Obispo community.